Welcome, welcome, welcome to another episode of the Leftover Podcast. We have Lala, Lambo, and I'm Ray. Welcome to another episode, everybody. We back. We back, and we better than ever. We missing KB, and I don't know about like last week. We had to take 2 shots for our missing person. So
y'all was celebrating your girl.
ready. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take a shot for KB.
Okay.
This week, Lala got to take 2 shots for KB since she was gone last week.
I was gone last week. Okay. Let me get my cup ready. Let me get it ready.
We gonna figure out what we lost you on camera, Lala.
Oh, okay. Sorry. What?
We gonna figure out something to do for the missing folks every time y'all not here. we might have a whole session where we just talk about y'all.
And you know what? I'm not even mad at that.
Hey, wait.
We talk about y'all when y'all not on here.
Oh, don't talk about me. That's what I say every time.
We're gonna spill all the tea on y'all.
Yeah, all the tea.
Is it
all
liquid?
right? Yep. You took the. Oh, hold on. She gotta take a second one. Oh no, that ain't no. Way to do that, Lambo.
Darn, I can't show what I got going on.
All right. So I'm gonna start it off, and I'm gonna start it out with some great.
Okay.
That I've been seeing recently.
What you been seeing?
Knowing your worth. That's what we're gonna talk about. Knowing your worth. So I have been seeing something crazy. Like, for example, you know how they always be like, "Oh, me and know your worth." Sometimes I think women do the same thing. Because I think, how so?
Yeah.
For example, you keep having kids by Nick Cannon. That's not knowing your worth, unless you think your worth is nothing. Okay, so I get
Nick Cannon ain't nothing. What you saying? Elaborate.
I'm saying that you saying yourself in that position means that you lessen yourself. I get that. Yes. Oh, let's do it because he got a bag. Okay, maybe one time, but to have another kid with a man that not gonna be there,
it's crazy.
That's not knowing your value. That unless you know your value and you say your value not worth a damn. Maybe that's it. Because it's nothing you could say that tells me that you know your worth by having a kid with a guy that you know that don't deserve it or isn't a good dad. For example, I like Summer Walker. I think
you don't, or you do.
I do. She's cool. Okay. She got good music.
She can sing. She's good.
But what made her think that he was gonna be different with her if he did the same thing, and she seen what he did before? I'm just saying.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Well, I can in that that aspect, I can agree to. For me, it's no. I don't want to say gray area when it comes to being a father. So that means for me, it doesn't matter who the baby mama is, how she treats you, what she does. You're supposed to be there for your kids and take care of your children. That's bottom line. Now, if she is not allowing you to do that, she got a court order against you, whatever, that's different. You know, that's something
Shout
you gotta
out to
fight
Trey.
for.
Shout out to Trey the Truth. Trying to be a good daddy out here. Shout out to him.
Yeah. So if you're gonna speak about that, okay, that's true. But if you're talking about a man who, even if he got 6 kids, if y'all spending a lot of time together, some don't add up, sis. That's a red flag. He got too much free time. That's too much free time. If you have 6 children, I mean, that's a red flag for me. You know what I'm saying?
I think plus, not to cut y'all, plus the guy who got 30 kids. It's 30, right, Lambo?
I think it's 33.
Okay, like that. Women, know your worth. It's no way you should be having. You shouldn't be any person out the number like 6. Well, even technically number out the number 3. But I'll push you up to 6 or 7 because lucky 7. Anything after that, you should know your worth. There's no way number 33 should have been number 33.
You can't help who you love.
How can you love somebody like that? Cause it's no way. It's no way he gonna be around like he should be. He got 33 kids. You can't even spend one day with each child a month. You still showing 3 kids, and that's on a regular month. Let's just say you got the shortest month, which is 28. You're showing 5 kids. I don't understand. I don't understand why you would do that. I don't understand. Then I ain't leave you out, man. I got some for y'all too. Y'all know y'all worth. For example, you out here taking this girl out doing this, and you come out and she's not doing nothing for you. Kick her to the curb. She ain't worth your time, King. She ain't worth your time. Know your worth.
But is he? Listen, first. Let me say this. Let's start from the beginning, okay? Of where you failed to mention and say. It takes takes 2 to tango. Okay, first off, just because a man is taking a woman out, what you mean she's not? What did it have to do with children? She doesn't deserve to have your child.
That.
What are you saying?
Whoa!
No, that was he jumped topics. Well, he jumped examples.
Well, I jumped example. I didn't jump topics.
What's it have to do with children? Oh, well, I guess we're talking about in general, knowing your worth.
I'm talking about knowing your worth.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
But the other example was just knowing your worth as bearing someone's kid. That's the most precious thing a woman could offer a guy. You shouldn't just be offering to any random Joe.
Yeah, and that's because it's barely any good ones out. So
so there's another problem. When you do bury your kids to that random Joe, don't come back 2 or 3 years later try to say, I know my worth now. Okay, well, your worth is just a little lower because you just gave it to random Joe.
You cannot tell a woman that she's low her worth because she have children. She's not worthy?
No.
Sorry.
No.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna chime in there, Ray. I'm gonna chime in there because I have to address that specifically. You can't be a dollar store product and all of a sudden you offering in Saks Fifth.
Okay, so
I'm not saying because you have a child your value is lower. That's not what I'm saying.
What you saying?
I'm saying if you giving a bum a child, don't try to
deserve a bum, and don't try to come to the rich and the wealthy looking for greatness.
Yeah, no, you could come to them. Just don't think that your value is all the way up. Cause we see
y'all
what you
aren't
gave.
Equal. Basically, y'all aren't equal at that point. You saying?
No.
What?
Especially if I'm coming with no kids and you have a child and you gave it to a bum. No, we're not equal.
Okay, so ladies, Ray, is saying that if you have children, you are not worthy.
That's not what I said at all.
That's not what.
Oh, okay.
That's not what I said at all.
I just want to be sure. Okay, I just want to be sure that was
because women with kids is worth it and do have value. I'm saying
everyone makes mistakes. Did you know that? Hello.
True, but we have to pay for our mistakes.
As a man, you got.
Yeah, as a man, you do.
Okay, well, the type of mistakes y'all make, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know what you're saying.
Okay, the type of my mistakes that exactly. The type of mistakes that men make, okay, is to me is not comparing to you stating that a woman dated one guy who wasn't the greatest guy. You know what I'm saying? He portrayed to be a great guy. You know, long story short, the baby comes out at the end. I don't think that means for the rest of her life she should not be worthy of having a good man. She deserves.
I'm with you to an extent on that scenario, but you still gave up control. That even in that scenario, woman gave up a level of power that she had, right? I absolutely get that things happen and guys portray themselves to be something that they're not.
Correct.
I'm not denying it. There are bad guys out there, 100%. But at a certain point, one, there were red flags that you ignored. Two, he never actually committed to you. So why make a man a father if he wasn't even a husband? So
I can agree.
I get scenarios, but at a certain point, you do have to take some accountability for it.
I'm just saying.
I can agree to the.
Thank you. I like it.
Know that I'm being ignored. I will say some women do that, but just as you know, KB was stating, you know, that's not the situation at all. She may have had a kid by a bum, but it was none of the red flags that was shown right away. It was none of that situation. So no, he may not have been her husband, but it wasn't the same.
So let me ask you a question.
But
how long did it take them to have that kid?
Maybe 2 years or so.
Okay, in 2 years, he showed a flag.
I'm not saying anything, but not something that of that descent. Like basically, the children weren't even known. You know, so it's not like you knew. It's not a situation. That's what I'm saying. It's different men. Okay. Y'all have to go to know that y'all brothers, you know what I'm saying, are out here capping.
We know that, and y'all know that.
I'll tell you, they have one child that lived in Oklahoma with the mama. The mama took the baby and ran away for the man to never see her again. And little do we know, the baby stay on Cleveland Avenue. You know what I'm saying? And it just it's instead of one, it's like 5 of those guys. You know what I'm saying?
I get that 1,000%, but again, that's a red flag that's revealed if you dealing with your husband.
Okay, but before you would get to marriage, of course, there's things you should know, and there's things that should be disclosed. Absolutely. But if you have somebody who's living a double life, let me tell you something. It takes more than even a husband. You can get married within 2 years to a guy, and he living a double life. Baby girl, you're not finding out about that double life in 2 years. It takes years and years for these things to start unfolding.
You're right, but you're right, but if he was like, say if he had a wife, you go file a marriage certificate, you're going to find out that he had a wife. And even in a situation where some stuff became apparent after you getting married, you're entitled to some things after the fact because that was your husband, not just some dude you're fucking with.
But why does he get
entitled to things?
Yeah. Why does he get that pass though? Just because that's your husband?
It's not a pass. He's a fucked up dude, and I like the management. We don't co-sign that. You know what I'm saying? Fuck him.
The brother,
right? Okay. The whole thing behind this is know your worth. That's it.
Okay,
that's all I'm saying. Know your worth. And
legit, I said this I'll say this to you as one of my newer sisters. KB watching, I've said this to my younger sister in the past. Like, y'all are more special than we are. You are born with something you can only give to a man once. You know what I mean? That's why your value, for lack of a better expression, it goes down when you use it more as opposed to going up when it gets wisdom and experience. We grow with wisdom and experience. You guys unnecessarily run yourselves down by being used more and more. And soul ties is a real thing. Like, you have so many experiences that taint who you are, how you love it, and stuff in your life. That's why you shouldn't associate with some guys. You should be very protective of the guys you deal with intimately. So
absolutely.
So I get things happen. I get there's some fucked up guys out there. I get guys are really sneaky and shit like that. But I'm still very much an advocate of a lot of that shit is avoided if you specifically deal with your husband. Not we claiming each other, this my boo thing, my vacation stuff, all that other bullshit. It really don't mean nothing, because I can say all that. Like, I legit, that's why I talked to y'all before about post-nut clarity. Like, a man can say a lot of stuff and mean it when he's trying to get pussy. And the minute he catches up, all that shit go out the window. That's why marriage is an important thing. Marriage is a logical thing. It accounts for all that shit you can't control.
Okay. Well, I wasn't talking about marriage. I just talking about in general, knowing your worth.
He just clarified some stuff. But let me say this, and we can, move along a little bit. But I want to say that for me, it's not logical to marry someone until you know. So for me, we can get married in 2 years, but I'd rather wait 3 or 4 years before I would get married to you, and these things start folding out.
Oh, whoa, wait a minute.
I don't feel like you are supposed to get married to get divorced. That's not what marriage is for. It's not for that. So once you get married, all this stuff started coming out. I found out, he got Becky and all them,
So let me ask you a question. It's off the topic, but it's what you just said. Do you know that the same thing that you learn in 3 or 4 years, you could also not learn in those same 3 or 4 years after you get married? Over time, you still, even if you say you want to wait 3 or 4 years, you still not gonna know that partner fully ever. So if you think you got the, if you think
you can say that.
I talked to a lot of married couples, and they've been together 50 years, and I have seen every single person learn something new about that person.
That's called growth. That's growth. People grow. You grow together, of course.
I'm talking about they learn something about their past. It wasn't bad, but they still learned something.
But there is no way that being married to somebody 50 years is equivalent to 2 years. That it don't matter. You can be with somebody 1 year and you marry them, opposed to that's no way.
No. I'm just saying. I'm just telling you the stories I know. I don't see what you could learn more if you know that person like you think you do. I don't think that it would make a difference between 1 year and 4 years.
Okay, so I have a challenge for you. Give it a try.
Give what a try?
The next girl you meet, I want you to date her for 1 year and get married. And
so that's the thing.
Hello, can y'all hear me? Period.
Yes.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yes. Everybody, welcome KB to the show.
She don't get me.
I won't be on here long. I had to put my 2 cents in because y'all be trying to go on the mamas and they fuck with people and put what was the motherfucking topic? Because y'all know I'm
way off
real
topic.
got something to say.
So the topic is that
knowing your worth. I'm just saying.
What you come with the women and you have kids and y'all ain't married?
No. I didn't talk about married.
Okay, well,
that's what they were talking about.
All I was saying was things could be avoided if you withheld things until that was your husband. I was solving.
Ain't nobody got to do that motherfucking shit.
Okay,
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
I'm not talking about just sex.
What are we beholding? Because you gotta have a lot of things for somebody to become your forever.
Even your behavior, like women talk about doing girlfriend, wife duties as a girlfriend, withhold your behavior.
Okay, well, nigga, hold your dick then if you don't want to be with that woman. What are y'all trying to say?
Let me tell you what
y'all like to put that shit on women all the time, like it's a one-sided shit. Oh, don't have sex, nigga. Don't fuck her. Don't fucking pretend to be who you not. Because let me tell you my situation. Because y'all don't do that.
I think
all right. Look.
Will have a mask on when y'all first get with them, and when shit gets fucking real, aka motherfucking child, you'll find out a lot of shit about a person that you did not motherfucking know.
Let her talk.
Exactly. But y'all cannot always put that shit on women because it is not fucking fair. With my situation, hold on, Ray. With my situation, that person, I thought I knew his everything, but once I got a fucking child with him, 6, 7 kids came out of no fucking where. And when did I find out that nigga wasn't shit? When I had to put that bum ass nigga on fucking child support. Now keep in mind, I would never have been with a nigga if I know he was not shit. But a lot of people, men included and fucking women, hide that shit until they get what the fuck you want. And unfortunately, like me, I'm so thankful for my blessing. But you find out who that person really is. And nobody goes in with nobody saying, oh, I'm going to give him my all so he can fuck me over. A lot of people, men and women, take that mask off when it's too fucking late. So because I have a single child, does that make my worth less? No, because I'm doing what the fuck I need to do as a parent. Now y'all need to also go on the side of that person.
Can y'all get back on topic? Ain't nobody talked about what I'm talking about.
Okay, so what are you talking about?
Yes, but listen, no. Let me say this because this was said. This is why she heard this, and that's why she jumped in. It was said that a woman who give herself to a bum man should not come over and expecting her worth. It's a little bit lower.
No. Okay, so my main topic was knowing your worth. That's it.
But that was said.
Y'all are going out of control.
Okay, so men need to know their worth. Everybody should know their worth. Okay,
that's why I spoke. That's why I put knowing your worth, not a gender on there.
Okay, so
that was said though. That's all I'm saying.
I get it was said.
Okay, so that's why she.
I was
the only reason I jumped on here.
Right, she's speaking up.
Right, I didn't say everybody. Did you even get the example of what I said?
Tomorrow.
Did anybody get the example what I use?
What was your example?
Yes.
My example was Nick Cannon.
Mm-hmm.
That was my example, and Summer Walker was my example. Those two have nothing to do with you or someone in your position.
So what about their relationship? What about it? What makes them not know they were?
Okay. Nick, this girl had another child with Nick Cannon and know that Nick Cannon not gonna be around. You already had one child with, huh?
I'm sure she know he got 9, 10 kids. She can't be with him all the
time.
That's
what he's saying.
No, that's what I'm saying. Knowing your worth, because you should want a person that gonna be there for you and be there when you need them.
Everybody ain't got the same goals that you got. Maybe that's their what they have together. She know he got 9 kids, but she also know she getting money for all them kids that she have.
If you got twins and you have another child by that same person, it's not gonna make that big of a difference.
Yeah,
in your lifestyle, it really not money wise. It really not.
It depends. More kids you got with somebody, more money you get.
Yeah, but it's not with their situation. With he not on child support, it's not gonna be that big of a situation difference. That's what I meant by know your worth. And when I was talking about Summer Walker, she seen that he wasn't a part of his other kid's life. Then you thought you were gonna be different. That's what I meant by knowing your worth.
I was gonna say I can agree with that one. I can.
Yes, that's what I meant. That's what I meant by knowing your worth. Yeah, okay, that was my example. Before y'all get out of control,
I don't get the Nick Cannon one, but I get.
Yeah, okay, that was right.
Okay, it's a parent.
Ever get pregnant by that nigga again?
So, as a parent, you will want someone to. You don't want you said as a woman you don't know he ain't anything, but as a woman you will want a good guy that gonna be there when you need him.
Of course, Yeah, so
there's no way he gonna be there when you need him when he got like 12 kids.
But hey, maybe they cool with that.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I know. I'm saying they could be cool with it, but at the same time, I'm saying you need to know your worth. Cause it could be somebody. It will be somebody that actually could be there. I'm just saying. At the end of the day, I'm saying know your worth. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Lambo went to the marriage. Lambo went to the marriage and all of that. That wasn't my point. Okay.
We gotta let Kristen doing back what she needs to do.
Right. Y'all get out of control.
We had to bring her out of retirement real quick.
Y'all looking crazy.
Right.
I would like to say that one that said there's exceptions to that. I spoke on the dudes that are fucked up and hide who they are. And it's on both sides. I was simply proposing a solution to a problem.
Right.
And I can't see. Can y'all?
Not even the ultimate solution. Something that helps. Like I get that people lie. Like I was in a situation where somebody kind of switched up on women. I get that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. And dudes.
Because ain't nobody gonna come out to you like, oh, I ain't a piece of shit.
I get like
I'm hiding in the back.
Right, but it's also flags. It's also flags that it's passed over.
Right.
Don't trust a bitch that say my baby daddy or my baby mama got the kids and they won't let me see them. They're deadbeat.
That's what I said, girl. Look, I had you. I said that exactly.
Yeah, but I'm just saying it is flag that is looked over. When you sit back and you be like, you know
when
what?
You're in love, sometimes, you know what I'm saying? You're in love.
The love goggles.
Shit.
Or you see it and then you don't want to accept it. You want to think, no, that's probably not it.
Mm-hmm.
Right. You want to compromise and be like, oh, I'm going to be the one to take by this. I'm going to deal with this.
No, that's bullshit.
Fuck all that love shit.
That's bullshit?
Fuck all that love shit.
Well, I won't say that. Lambo. You calm down.
I'm here to tell you, fuck all that love shit.
Okay,
well, y'all, I don't know.
I can't.
It's a great feeling. It's a great feeling. But when shit get real and people get angry and shit go wrong, that's when you find out who you really dealing with. And that love should go out the window. You would never recognize that person.
Lambo, ladies, Lambo need a hug.
Girlfriend.
A hug
for you, Lambo.
I can't believe I got here looking like this. All right, bye.
Girl, what? Look at me. Exactly.
See y'all later. Love y'all. Bye.
All right, bye.
All right,
bye.
All right. Lala.
Hey.
Yeah.
So
definitely got out of control.
Well, things need to be clarified, and that's just period. Okay, we need that. Okay, so, and honestly, what better to hear from somebody who have the experience? So, hey, look, okay, I want to discuss. First, I had a question that I wanted to ask. I don't know what it was. I'm gonna come back to that, but I want to discuss what it is with marriages from when you have two people, they're coming from high school, they're broke, whatever. Okay. And next thing you know, somebody make it big. What could be, in y'all opinion, that could separate the two of them when they were grinding together and they came
Okay,
up?
so you said what is with marriages?
What do you think? Let's say you and Kelsey were married together for about since high school. So let's say about 5 years. Okay. You ended up rapping, you became a millionaire.
Okay.
Y'all together for about 5 more years, and then next thing you know, it's a divorce. What do y'all feel like? Because, and I'm asking this because recently it's been Anthony Anderson, Samuel L. Jackson,
okay,
the creator of Blackish, I forget his name, and there's a few other people. I'm talking about 20 years. Okay, but y'all didn't just both come, rich into it. Y'all grind together. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Hustle together. And then it ends. What do y'all think, in y'all opinion, could have happened there? Because for me, I know people grow, as we just talked about. 50 years, you still growing. You always gonna grow because you're gonna learn more things in life. Life is gonna change, all sorts of things. But for me, I feel like it has nothing to do. Well, I'm not gonna say nothing because in some couples, situation, it is about time and attention. Feeling love. But I feel like, my personal opinion, the other side is the person who makes it big feel as though their worth has changed. And I feel like they start to want different things. What do y'all think?
Are you saying in terms of they were together broke and somebody got rich and then somebody switched up?
Yeah, basically that, and it's years of switching up, but basically that's exactly what happened. Yeah,
Um,
that's what I think.
I think there are two things that reveal who a person really is. It's when you're mad and when you have the power to do anything you want. Um, and then I think in those situations like that, that's really what happens. Like, it's different when you're with somebody because that's the only person you can get. And you were, as opposed to when you're with somebody when you can have anybody and that's the only person you want. And I think in those situations that might have been maybe what the situation was, is when I have nothing, this was the only person I can get. And then I got on, and then I got plenty of options. And
It's a hey,
yeah,
okay, and that's the way I see it too in a lot of cases. But for me, that's not a real person. That's not a genuine person. Because for me, it's more of, that's better. You know what I'm saying? I can have all these people, but guess what? You're the real one. You are the one who's been there for me. We've been broke together. We stick by one another. Yes, we may.
Ray, your chair too loud.
I was
You
gonna say,
need to
what
step.
is that? Is that right, chair?
Yeah,
Yeah, fat but still.
you need some oil,
So
Ray.
for me, that WD. So for me, it's a situation. It's like we stick it out together. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you may want to do different things in life. There's nothing wrong with you. Once you get your money, you like, okay, let's do this. But for me, I feel like money changed people if you let it. But I don't feel like that's real. I don't feel like that's is equal to growth. I can't respect. I'm sorry, but I have a real problem with respecting people like that. If it's a situation where truly y'all never were really happy, but you dealt with it, when you have children, because I know a lot of people who stay in marriages and relationships for the children. And I could understand that, but if it's a situation you got money, you let the money change you, and it's not even that just want to start taking more trips and drive Rolls Royce, and I'm like, what? Why you want to do that? We cool with this 2022 Honda or some, what I'm saying? And it's that type of situation, and but if I can't respect the person who get that money. I feel like that's fraudulent. You've been fake. You ain't real. I feel like
The sad thing is, I think there are probably more relationships out there like that than we realize. It's never going to show. It's people together, like one person is really only with them because in the situation they're in, if they have more options, they might not stay. But because neither person is ever going to hit that level of I can do whatever I want, they're never going to realize that.
that's not. I don't feel like I don't. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not even saying it's a problem to not aim for the highest, because of course if we living in a 1 bedroom apartment, who don't want to live in a mansion? If you get the money, you can afford it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying that that's a problem to want more, but I definitely think it's a problem if you leave somebody who held you down when you have
I don't want to live in a mansion.
You get what I'm saying. You get where I'm going.
I don't want to mention.
Okay, but you get where I'm going with that.
On the flip side, I think there's also a situation where you step outside of the you
people
step out,
grow
you're in a certain
apart.
world. Right. I think there's a situation where one person makes it and they have to step into another world and the other person can't adapt and they can't handle that. They don't know how to act. Like you have people there are people that don't know how to handle fame. You know what I mean? They're like, if that's my girlfriend and she don't know how to act and she don't know how to handle it, she getting into trouble, she getting into drugs, and my name is on the line, then I'll have to disassociate myself with that.
I would see. I guess I really feel like we know Ray, one of those people that's gonna leave her behind once he gets bigger options. But that's it for you. Bye, Kels. But let me stop saying her name. I apologize.
Whoa, wait a minute.
I know. I apologize.
Why you want to throw me in there?
I don't. Sorry, but I do feel like help me.
DJ Khaled.
You know, if I feel like if you were with somebody 5 years and y'all were doing great and happy, and once you got to fame, you know, somehow something happened tragic that caused her to get on drugs or something like that. Help her. Don't leave her. Help her. It doesn't. I know now you got this new thing to claim, but I feel like help her. You don't leave. You don't leave though and say, "Look, I got an image." Okay, I'm dead. You know what I'm saying? Such and such.
If it's destructive to you, but if it's literally destructive to you and what you're trying to accomplish, like how much do you put up with? Do you give up everything for that person?
Now she like a crackhead sleeping with the whole basketball team, and now y'all beefing. You know what I'm saying, on the court because you know everybody done smashed your girl, your wife. Okay, that's something to discuss. You know what I'm saying? That's a problem right there. You know, the whole basketball team done smashed a wife, but that's a problem. I can agree. So in that case, we may want to, you know, send her on to a rehab that she can probably sit down for a good year and come back, you know, refreshed. But I don't think we just leave her, you know, just because she smashed the whole homies, the whole team.
I mean, breaking the bro code is definitely a problem.
Smash the homies. What you think, Ray?
Well,
it's growth.
Y'all using me as an example. Lala used me as an example.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't be the type to just leave when I had better choices, as you would say. I think I already have a choice. I would think I already have a choice because that person was with me through everything. So if I could love them then, why would I stop?
Mm-hmm.
But that's why I say fuck all that love shit. Because loving somebody too much can be self-destructive. If your career is everything about if your career is based on your image or what people think of you, and then you have somebody that you quote unquote love, it's fine. It's great to love somebody and be committed, but you have to understand there has to be a limit or a gauge to that, because that person can destroy you and then they'll keep on going about their life. And at a certain point, it's not love in return. So love does not unrequited love is a dangerous thing. Yeah, and you're just allowing yourself to be destroyed at a certain point.
All right, I can agree to that. Okay.
I could definitely agree with that. Okay. But I don't know. As you could, I'm a different type of person anyways. So
oh yeah, she gone when you make it. Yep. Oh yeah. So listen, I have something to say. Okay. Of course you. This is something I always got something to say, don't I? So this has come up. I don't know if this has been discussed, but when it comes to dating, okay, what is, I don't know if I want to say what's the right way, but I guess I want to say what's the proper way. Okay. Is dating okay, I see you, I like you, I talk to you? Or is dating a man approaches a woman and we are dating? And or ask the woman, I guess I would say. Is there a proper way, or is it just just whoever sees whoever likes who should approach one, approach each other and go from there? Is there a level of respect for a woman who approaches you first, like a more respect for her, like what, she really see what she wants, she's speaking to me, first, or what? How does that go?
You want to go first, right?
Okay, yes. Okay, so I believe that I won't say that give her more points for approaching me first. I wouldn't say that. Cause as men like to do the chasing. So I wouldn't say it give her more points. And I feel like if we going on multiple dates, we dating. Cause dating is ing, which means multiple. We go one date, we not dating. But we go on multiple dates, unless we put in and talk about us saying, hey, we going on multiple dates, but we friends, which you need to cover your half bill. Unless I feel like being nice and paying for your bill.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay.
General, I'm not gonna be going on for dates paying for my friend bill and not get anything out of it. And I don't mean anything sexual. I mean like one of the bills I need you covered. Well, I mean like since we just friends and I could get like the first 4 or whatever, but the 5th one you better come out that pocket. And we ain't going to McDonald's because I don't even eat that.
I gotta be like that though.
I'm just saying.
Just because we're friends, we gotta split the bill.
What do you mean?
You gonna open
because okay, for example, so this is the thing when homegirls go out with homegirls. That say homegirl don't pay for her homegirl 4 times in a row.
No, not necessarily, but be a gentleman.
They usually be like, you pay. I get.
You don't even have.
No, with a gentleman because we are friends. Okay, friends. We're not a gentleman. We are friends. Okay, and, so, right. That's as you eat your cake, having your cake and eating. That's pretty much what you're telling me. But if we are just friends, as you say, I mean, you need to be treating me like your homegirl. You're not gonna think of something your homegirl gonna pay for you every single time.
So am I?
No.
Okay, so
that's not how y'all do.
You're right. Okay. So you're a homeboy.
Exactly. I'm just saying. So,
okay.
Yeah. Okay. Exactly.
Just as simple.
That's what you said.
You said we, but yes, go ahead.
Okay, so go ahead, Limbo.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. Finish up what you got to do.
So then when it comes to dating, I just think after a certain amount of things, that's when we need to be talking about, hey, we at this point. Because one thing you can't do is assume that you dating and he give you that surprise and be like, oh, I didn't know we were dating. Because your expectation is different.
Yeah, and you know what? I will say that I think that's a little bit to do with maturity. because, and I wouldn't say I'm the one that was not mature, because for me, we're dating, but we didn't say it was exclusive. So here I am saying, I have these other plans, and it was like, whoa, what the hell? Just like that. I didn't know it was exclusive. But it was an older guy. So I think I'm the one who, felt like things have to be clarified. We have to say, okay, we're dating. How do you feel about dating? When you dating someone, is it just us? Or are we dating? I feel like those things have to be said. Those things have to be clarified. But I'm old fashioned. It's, to me, it's the guy asks the girl out. I don't feel like it's the woman who asks the guy out. I'm very old fashioned.
Okay.
I mean, I think old fashioned is the way to go. In my experience, I've started to be direct. So like I'm a straight. I think you should straight up clarify. Like don't leave that up to assumption. Everybody got their own terms and definitions for shit. That shit is annoying. So like I want to know, like, we be exclusive. If she tell me no, okay, we get the bill. You know what I'm saying? We can do it just like that.
Right. Right.
But as far as a woman approaching me, there's a very thin line to that, right? Because being overly aggressive, I'm gonna be like, back the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? But I can applaud a woman being knowing. I can applaud a woman knowing what she wants and being direct about it. I can respect that. I mean, but there's at a certain point you got to, like, let me be a hunter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm with Ray. It's like, we're going out multiple times, I'm gonna call that dating. There are people that are going to throw other terms in there to clarify, to justify. We're dating. You know what I'm saying? And I'm with the we single till we married shit right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't necessarily care what you do outside of me, as long as it don't embarrass me and cause me no problems. If Pookie show up in my house, I'm gonna put you the fuck out, and Pookie can have you.
Okay. Oh, okay. Well,
But so like I say is be direct, be straight up. Whatever you're trying to do, be straight about what your intentions are. Don't waste nobody's time.
Great. I'm 100% agree with that. I just think it needs to be clarified. I think it needs to be discussed because, for me, I feel like you can, like you said, everyone has different intentions or whatever, different goals. Some people are dating for a relationship. Some people just dating for marriage. They ready. That's it. So I think it just it needs to be clarified, but I definitely think the man asks the woman out. Ladies, it's like, let him come to you. I feel like most men go after what they want. So I feel like if y'all like eyes and he turn his head, then it's probably not where he want to go. Now in some situations, they may not know. It may be a friend of a friend's, and they may think you have a boyfriend or a girlfriend or whatever that situation is. I'm not saying it's not okay to talk to him, but as far as, let me have your number, let me take you out. I don't know about that one. I really don't.
That's something you said I wanted to say something about.
I know what it is because I saw I saw what
remind me of what it was.
When I had I said that some people are looking for marriage to date to get married, and some people are dating for a relationship. Different people have different intentions. You gotta be clear about how what you're looking for. Some people looking to get married right away.
I'm it's some dudes not gonna like me for what I'm about to say. You gotta look out for some dudes, right? They're not necessarily
most of them. Yeah, of course.
I only agree to that because I'm a minority.
I'm not gonna say most.
I don't like saying most.
I knew you was coming.
I don't like saying most, but I'm gonna agree to that right now because I'm a minority. But for dudes, like, you do have to be aware that some dudes go after what they can get. Yeah, we all been to the club and it's last call and everybody got a girl, and you see the big girl that ain't nobody dance with all night long finally get some play. You're like, we all done seen that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So you be aware that some dudes go for what they can get. I mean, this does go into knowing your worth as a female and understanding Like if you somewhere and no dude mess with you all night, and then you look around and every other girl got to do, and all of a sudden dudes is approaching you, you was the last choice. I'm sorry, but true. So, but you have to be mindful of that, and that's why I feel like as women, y'all should definitely make sure you know the intentions of the dude you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? And I don't see nothing wrong with asking him directly. What are you trying to do? You know what I'm saying? If you just trying to smash, then be real about you trying to smash. If you looking for a wife, be real looking for a wife. The ones that are gonna lie the most are the ones that's only trying to smash.
Most of it. I mean, not some of the guys are like that. Yes. They lie. I feel like just as we were just talking about with the baby daddies, they have a whole mask on. And of course, if you knew, and sometimes it's not all of them. I'm asking you, I'm telling you damn near what's up, and you still, are not being you. You're not real or genuine, but that's for another day because I can get started on those men. But continue.
Y'all let me know. In my sister's friends, cousins, let me know. I run background checks on somebody. I'd run a background check. I'd rather run a background check on somebody than have to shoot somebody for fucking with
you. Okay. I'm good now, but exactly. I know some folks that need. I know what's going on. What's up, Lambo? What's on your mind this evening? What's on your mind this evening?
Lambo got something on his mind that been bothering him, and I can't wait to hear about it.
Black folks been on my mind today, and I got to address something specifically. Mind you, everything I say out of love.
Girl.
So don't nobody get offended. It's gonna come up.
Okay, I'm gonna say mine not out of love, mine out of the truth.
It's truth, but it's out of
travel love. With black folks.
Why is it so hard to plan trips and travel with black folks, bro? It's annoying pattern. You know what I mean? And I'm not gonna speak on specific situations that y'all are aware of, but it's like we plan the shit months ahead of time. Everybody knew what was going on. We set deadlines. Don't nobody say nothing. And I'm at a point where, like, if we gonna get back from the trip, and somebody gonna ask how the trip it was, and I'm gonna look at you crazy because you were supposed to be on
there. Because you could have been
right. Like, and I think we have three, 4 trips now where folks are supposed to be there and kind of flaked out. Like, come on now, why is it so difficult to just?
It's like this.
Like, I'm coming or I'm not.
It's like this.
Okay,
we playing.
So it's not a problem, right? I don't think it's a problem with black folks. I think it's a problem with how many people you try to plan with. Was what the difficult came to. That's said that exactly if we plan a trip. If we plan a trip with a limited number of people, I think it would have been better than us trying to say so many people. Because so many people, somebody gonna fall off.
A couple people, but it's like that. If you planning a family trip, okay, all the family. We talked about this on Christmas. Everybody, everybody at grandma's house for the family. We all here. We all talked about it. We planning for next year, okay. Let's say in March. It's December. No, I ain't even gonna say March. I'm gonna say April because the income tax done come through. People have started new jobs, etc. Half of the family ain't gonna make it. You only got half of the family that's gonna come. Everybody was down to come, though. Everybody wants to come. And then when it's time to go to get the funds, only half of the family. I feel like this. This is just what it is. I feel like a lot of people, they don't believe in planning. So it's like this. If we want to go, even though it's months away, we need your money today. You got the money in your pocket? Give me the money right now. Because that money is gone by the time it's time to go on the trip. And I'm sorry, but I have to agree that I don't think it's all of us, Ray, with just people. I think it's a little melon. Yeah. I don't think so.
I don't be wanting to harass people because my instinct is to like to hound you until you give me an answer or something. Like, where you at?
Right.
You coming on a trip?
Right.
Every damn day till you say something. You know what I mean?
Right.
But like, and I know I don't want to be that person, but it's kind of like you know whether or not you coming.
Just exactly what Chris said.
But I agree with you. I think it's like some people don't like to plan to kind of like be spurred of the moment, and you kind of and for these trips like you have to plan. And like until one of us hit the lottery and we $400 million rich, we got to plan. And I guess people got kids and stuff like that, but
I think that's more why you playing, right?
Right. But I hate that. I feel like because for the price of what we were paying for that house, you're not going to get that when you're just traveling by yourself. You know what I mean? Literally all you had to do is pay this little bit of money, and then we were talking about getting a van. All you had to do is pay this little bit of money, pack your stuff, and hop in the car. We there. So yeah, like I'm kind of I'm like, come on, y'all.
Right. I do feel like it is just like Kristen just said, everyone wants to be included. They don't really want to go. They just want to get invited. They know they're not coming, but they want to get the invite. And it's just like some people don't understand, if I continue, let's say every year when I have a party, let's say I've been having parties since I was 21 and I'm 40. I invite you to all of my parties up until the age of 31. I want to stop inviting you. And then now you're offended because now you may be ready to go to this 40th party, but you're not getting invited. Am I saying you can't come? No, I'm not saying that. Come on. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. If you want to come, but I'm not inviting you because it's the same stuff. It's like, it's not always offensive if someone invites you to something and you don't show up, but it does get to be offensive when I'm continuously inviting you, and you're not coming. So that is offensive. You're not thinking about that. You only thinking about you don't want to come or whatever this situation. But when you don't have a real excuse and you don't show up, and then I especially found out that you did something else, that's offensive to me.
Exactly.
So at this point, I'm not inviting you. So don't try to show up, when I got the calamari and the sushi platters and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because now you ain't invited.
Okay, so, bougie.
You know what I'm saying? Period.
She made a boot.
I'm just saying.
It's gonna be a point that we gonna plan another trip, and somebody gonna say, yeah, and I'm gonna start calling people out. You ain't show up, and you ain't show up, and you ain't show up. I don't want to hear net from you unless it's money in hand.
We had 80 people. Now we got 6. Went from 100 to 6, but
they don't know like how much cheaper it is when it's more people.
Right.
It's a group. Yeah, it is a group. It's a better deal when you combine, something of the sort. I just feel like this. Of course, I wouldn't, if I'm in a situation where I can barely survive, the days. Of course, I'm not trying to keep up with the Joneses. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So of course, some people going to Africa is $6,000. I can't make it to Africa. I can't afford that 6,000. So don't get me wrong. If that's the case, of course, don't go. But I do feel though, you do what you want with your money in a lot of situations. So if I'm telling you about, me going to Jamaica a year in advance, if you really want to go, you could put $5 up here and there, and try to, you know what I'm saying? But don't wait till it come and then say, man, I wanted to go. Yeah. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. And I'm not going to say, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say at that point, well, okay, you got 500, I'm going to loan you 500. No, I'm not, because you did not want to go, obviously. That's why we plan, so you can save up money, etc. That's what planning is for. We ain't rich out here. Well, I'm not rich out here. I can only speak for myself. I'm not rich out here, so you know what I'm saying. I work 9 to 5. Yeah, I work 9 to 5.
Well, you could be rich having a 9 to 5.
Well, true. You're right. You're right about that. I'm gonna be CEO.
It's a difference between being rich and being wealthy.
That is a difference. You're absolutely right. And some people, I'm sure, probably work for the same place that I work for, and they may have, triple what I got. You know what I'm saying? So you're right. Absolutely
Big
right.
facts. Well, you know what? Today was a good show. My topic is off course a little bit.
I get a little ratchet in a moment.
Right. Talking about that, this is gonna be my final thoughts. People as a whole, not half, not your people as a whole, just know your worth. Get what you deserve. If you think you deserve less, then get less. Okay. And I'm not trying to say if you worth nothing, you need to get a whole bunch because you think your worth is higher than it is. Know your worth and get your worth. Okay. And ladies, your worth is high. You are very worth it. Just give that prized possession to a man who deserves it, not some of these bums out here.
Yes,
and that's
queens.
all.
Queens. Okay.
That's all I gotta say on that. Until next time. Thank you for tuning into the Leftover Podcast with Lambo, Lala, and Ray.
All right, y'all.